Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. I sure as hell did. Happy Tuesday. I had to reformat my whole computer, so hopefully all my audio and shit's back in check, so. If not, I'm very sorry, guys. Yeah, what's new and exciting? I haven't been playing reality mod or anything, so. You guys still playing? Just checking some videos we can watch here, guys. Sorry. What do we got here? Hardware unbox video. Have you guys checked out that DLSS 3 video yet? Let's check this out. Actually. There we go, guys. Sorry. There we go. Ooh, a new intro.
Welcome back to Hardware Unboxed.
Hey, Steve.
It's time to check out the most affordable of the new K-SKU 13th Gen parts, the Core i5 13600.
Oh, sorry, guys. This is a 13600 i5 13600 review versus the AMD equivalent.
Okay, and I'm very excited for this CPU as the 12600K was a personal favorite of mine. So with the 13600K promising even better gaming performance and significantly better productivity performance, it should be a real winner. But before we jump into the benchmarks, today's video is brought to you by Naraka Bladepoint, a melee combat battle royale game that features fast-paced melee combat, insane mobility, and a vast arsenal of melee weapons. Naraka has pioneered a unique combination of melee weapons.
I think I was playing a game called Warhaven on there. That was actually pretty sweet.
And hero skills.
It's free as well, but it's on Steam.
Offering limitless combat possibilities. Unlike a typical shooter, there's a real need to predict your enemy's next attack and use the corresponding moves to counter them. And being an avid Fortnite player, I enjoy that aspect a lot. Mobility seems rather effortless in the game too, with an easy-to-use grappling hook and an array of unique hero skills like teleportation. Naraka hosts a range of customization options for your character, including CGI reconstructions of your own face, and each hero is variation on. So click and November 1st. Okay, so let's start by going over the price, specs, and some configuration stuff. So for the price, Intel lists an MSRP of $330 US, though that's the per 1,000 unit price, but I'm happy to report that online retailers have been able to list it for $330. And that makes the 13600K just $30 more expensive than the Ryzen 5 7600X and $70 cheaper than the 5800X 3D. As for specifications, there are some noteworthy changes here when compared to its predecessor, the 12600K. Again, the P-cores see an increase in L2 cache capacity to 2 megabytes, while the E-cores see an even bigger upgrade. Not only are there twice as many at 8, but the L2 cache has been upgraded from 2 megabytes per cluster to 4 megabytes for a total of 8 megabytes. And even the L3 cache capacity has been bumped up, going from 20 megabytes to 24 megabytes. All said and done, the 13600K packs a massive 49% more cache than the 12600K. And not only that, but the peak core clock speed has also been increased by 4% from 4.9 GHz to 5.1 GHz. Moreover, the DDR5 memory support that's been improved from DDR5 4800 with the 12th gen to DDR5 5600 for the 13th gen, though for DDR4 we get the same 3200 support. There's also the same 16 lanes of PCI Express 5.0 and 4 lanes of PCIe 4.0 from the CPU. Now, something I need to touch on before we get into the review is power limits, or lack thereof. It's very important to note that although Intel claims a 181 watt max turbo power for the 13600K, That's not enforced, and by Intel's own guidance, it's not meant to be enforced. What this means is that all Z690 and Z790 motherboards run 12th and 13th Gen Core Series processors without any power limits in place. This has been an Intel issue for a long time now, and it's become an AMD issue as well. The Zen 4 CPUs run far more efficiently when power limited, sacrificing only a very small amount of performance for significantly lower power consumption, which results in lower operating temperatures. But this isn't out-of-the-box performance, as both AMD and Intel are gunning for top spot. Anyway, we didn't power limit the AMD AM4 CPUs, so we're not going to do so for Intel. Rather, we'll focus on showing you what the default behavior is.
Fair enough.
So that's all the important specification changes and information. Now, let's go over the test system specs, and then we'll get into the benchmarks. For the AM4 platform, I've got a range of Zen 2 and Zen 3 CPUs, and all have been tested using 32GB of DDR4 3600CL14 dual rank memory on the MSI MPG X570S Carbon Max Wi-Fi motherboard running the latest BIOS. The AM5 test system is based on the MSI MEG X670E Ace using 32GB of DDR5 6000CL30 memory.
This will be interesting because he's running the 4090.
And of course, all 4 Zen 4 CPUs have been included for this comparison. Also included for comparison are some Intel 10th Gen processors, including the popular Core i5, i7, and i9 models, and due to time we did skip the 11th Gen, as we've done for all of these reviews. Then for the 12th and 13th Gen Core series, I've tested using DDR4 3600 dual rank CL14 memory and DDR5 6400 single rank CL32 memory. Now, all of this testing has been updated for this review, so all the game data is fresh. About 2 weeks ago, I set out on a mission to upgrade all of our CPU data using the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, and I've provided 1080p and 1440p data, so there is a lot to go over. Also, please note we're using Windows 11 and Restyle Toolbar was enabled for all test configurations. Okay, let's get into it. Just quickly before we dive into the blue bar graphs, here's a look at clock behavior in Cinebench R23. After an hour of load testing, the 13600K maintained an all-core frequency of 4.9 GHz for the P cores and 3.9 GHz for the E cores, and this is down from 5.1.
That's not bad at all, actually, eh?
GHz for the P cores when the CPU is cool. So we still saw a 4% decline in operating frequency due to thermal throttling. On that note, this frequency was sustained using the MSI Core Liquid S360 360mm liquid cooler installed inside the MSI Prospect 700R case. Then, for single-core workloads, the 13600K appeared to maintain...
Let's go multi-core.
Starting with the Cinebench R23 multi-core result.
Oh, the 7600 only got 15,000, the 136 got 23,000, which is just a little bit slightly faster than the 3950, which I'm using in my streaming PC, actually. Wow, that's impressive. Damn. Yeah, it's basically on par with 5950 as well. Jeez, look at this dip. Look at this jump, from 24 to 38. Wow. For multi-core, that's amazing, man. Amazing. Can't believe that shit.
We see that the 13600K is good for a score of roughly 24,000 points after a 10-minute loop, making it a whopping 54% faster than the 7600X, an embarrassing margin there for AMD, and a quick indication that productivity is going to be a one-sided battle. The single-core performance of those P cores is also very good, as the 13600K managed to nudge ahead of the 12900K and 7700X, making it a few percent faster than the 7600X. This again suggests that best case...
Yeah, that's impressive. Let's go. Oh, shit.
A few percent faster. The single-core performance, and a quick indication that productivity is going to be a one-sided battle. The single-core performance of...
Okay, so single core, yeah, I don't even think the 30, yeah, it's down here, is 1,352. 5950 is right up here at 1,587. And now the new 13900s are almost 2,200. Damn, man, that's like a 700 point jump. Oh, 600, sorry. DDR5, 6400. Are there any DDR4s? Is the 5900. Yeah, they tested everything new on, I'm going to switch over here. Turn down my headphone level. Then crank it up, hopefully. There we go.
Those P cores is also very good, as the 13600K managed to nudge ahead of the 12900K and 7700X, making it a few percent faster than the 7600X. This again suggests that best case, the 7600X will only be able to match the 13600K in productivity benchmarks, and even then, that'll be a rare occurrence. Now, firing up the 7-zip file manager compression bench.
All right, so for all that stuff, that doesn't matter. I want to see the 1080p. Here we go.
Here's a look at the 12-game average data at 1080p, and here we see that the 7600X did come out on top, at least when comparing the average frame rate, where it was a mere 3% faster. That said though, the 1% lows were identical at 175 FPS, but I guess the point is, overall, the gaming experience is virtually identical using either CPU.
Right? Okay, so basically the 13900K is the fastest CPU in the world right now, technically for now. And the 7700X is right behind it, basically. I mean, really. That and the 13.7 are neck and neck. I mean, if you have anything from like the right here. Yeah, look at the difference, between these top DDR5 and then DDR4. Yeah, like for someone like me, 109 low FPS, which is still great, going up to like basically double is your 1% low. And almost and 100 FPS is a average higher number, right? Like that's decent for 2 years, right? Like that's not bad at all. But if you're up in here, like if you already got like a 12900K, there's really no. Damn, man, like that's crazy. It's crazy how far we've come in 2 years, honestly.
The 13600K did drop off a little with the DDR4 3600 CL14 memory, but we're only talking about a mere 6% decline for the average frame rate and an 8% decline for the 1% lows. Of course, at times the margins were quite significant, so it will depend on the games used for testing. Then at 1440p, we're seeing much the same. The 7600X was 4% faster when comparing the average frame rate, but no faster for the 1% lows. In short, the 13600K was comparable to the 12900K and a bit faster than the 12700K, so a very positive comparison there for the new Core i5 processor. Now for all-core workloads, and like all 13...
And it's just a beast on power consumption. Look at the 13900, holy shit, 500 watts? Wow. I don't know if you can see that. I'll move my mouse here. Yeah, I won't fucking show. The very bottom of the, you can't really see, it's got the red line through it, but the 13900K is 493 load watts. And then if you look at the 7950, it's 355. Still nothing to scoff at, but like the 5950 is at 221, so less than half, right? They're just pushing out the power. Yeah, the 5950 is better than the 3950 by, what, like 10 watts?
9th gen processors, the 13600K is a bit of a pig on power, pushing total system usage to 315 watts, which certainly isn't crazy, but it's a little over 70 watts more than the 5900X for slightly less performance. It's also slightly more than the 7900X, despite the Zen 4 part being almost 90% faster, so power efficiency isn't great.
That's not great at all, actually. Here, let's there we go.
Here, but it is manageable, and that's about the most positive thing you can say. Now, using the MSI Core Liquid S360 360mm liquid cooler,
degrees?
the 13600K peaked at TJ Max after less than a minute of all-core load, so 100 degrees Celsius. That said, despite running extremely hot, this only reduced the all-core frequency by 200 MHz from 5.1 GHz at the start of our test to 4.9 GHz once we hit TJ Max. So while quite annoying, it doesn't have a significant impact on performance.
That's crazy.
Oddly, this is slightly worse than the result we received with the 13700K, and I should note that by default the 13600K ran at a sustained package power of 186 watts, with a peak package power of 200 watts. Now, if we load the 181 watt profile in the MSI BIOS,
that's crazy.
This reduces the PL1 and PL2 rating to 181 watts. Though interestingly, the package power maxed out at 154 watts and typically hovered at about 145 watts for long duration testing. This lowered the sustained P-core frequency from 4.9 GHz to 4.7 GHz, so a 4% drop there, and an 8% drop from the peak of 5.1 GHz when running without power limits. This lower power target did drop the peak operating temperature to 87 degrees, which is a nice improvement over stock. And for those of you running a lot of all-core workloads, this is a more optimal configuration in my opinion, but of course, you are leaving some performance on the table. Moving on to our cost per frame analysis, we'll start by comparing just the cost of the CPU. This gives the 7600X an advantage over the 13600K as it provides the same level of gaming
cost per frame, final thoughts. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like it's
performance while costing $30 less. Of course, for a more accurate comparison, we do need to include the platform costs, so let's go do that. Now, when factoring in the cost of the memory and motherboard, things look quite different. The 13600K is clearly better value than the 7600X right now. With both running quality DDR5 memory, the Core i5 processor came in at a cost reduction of 7% per.
I just feel like this is going to be super loud, so I like the song. I don't know why the audio is so fucked up. Maybe it's finally normalized, I don't know. Let's see if I can hear it on stream. Hey Serga, sorry, were you watching when I was doing the Were you watching when I was watching that hardware unbox video? Oh, you just joined? Oh, okay. So I don't know how the audio was. It seemed really quiet, but now the music's good now. I was thinking about playing Overwatch 2. Are you gonna hop on? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll fix the audio eventually. I just had to restart my or reinstall Windows, and I forgot to take one picture of the mixer layout tab, so I kind of fucked everything up. I'm trying to fix it, so of course it takes one photo to ruin everything, right? Whatever though. Yeah, I'll turn the audio down here. It's up to you, Serga. Do you have Discord, right? Should we go into the Bookie chat? I'm just hoping I'll put the music back on while we figure this out. Okay, I'll catch you in Discord, Serga. Love the song. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do I just call you or? Oh, okay. Yeah, Bookie. Bookie. Serga.
What's up?
Serga.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, can you hear me?
Ah, crap. Just one sec. I can't hear you. One sec. I gotta change my audio settings. There.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. How's it going?
Good, you?
Pretty good, man.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry. I fucked up my whole audio thing. I forgot to take one picture and then I just have to like tweak it manually now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can tell you, like, I'll check now your music. I think is good now.
Oh, is it good now? Okay.
Like, in a second, I'll check.
Yeah, I just set it to like 45% so it's not too loud.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good chilling music. Yeah.
I'll send you my name on the Battle.net.
Oh yeah, I'm on Battle.net, yeah. Oh, I gotta add you on both, don't I? Through Battle.net and Overwatch? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So you can like type in the Overwatch 2. I mean, you can send. Can you send yours?
My Overwatch?
No, like your Battle.net.
Yeah, it's let me see here. One sec, sorry.
Just press on your name and like, okay.
Yeah, it's 1 sec. I had to pop out.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man. Okay, so it is Padawan, so as normal.
No, like I can share my screen. You can just press on your name. It's automatically going to copy.
Yeah, it's Padawan 1530. That's my battle.
Just press in yourself and can you copy? Because my English is very bad.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Click
like
to copy. Okay, copied. Let's put you in the Discord. Where do you want me to throw it into?
Private. You can.
What's that, sorry?
Private chat.
Oh, there you are.
I'm too like. Do you want me to like?
There we go.
My...
There we go. Sorry, man.
Yeah. It's okay. So like, are you going to stream? I mean, you're streaming already, but like, we only see your face.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hiding my screen right now.
Okay.
Just so none of our personal information gets out all the way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. Are you in the game?
I'm just about to load in, yeah.
Please.
And then it's I wonder if it automatically adds you into the game.
Yeah, I do. I see you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I mean, you have on the mobile the tab too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I see.
I'm just loading in here.
I see.
There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So like, I'm low rank, so I cannot play ranked. That's
what?
bad.
You what? Sorry.
I cannot play a ranked game. Can you hear me? I can like.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying. You need to what? Sorry.
So like, I cannot play a ranked game. I can only play quick games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like what rank are you?
DPS. Just a sec, my wife's trying to get a hold of me.
Okay, I'll be back in one minute.
Ah, shit. 1 sec here.
That'd be good. You want it to pause?
Yeah, yeah. 1 sec. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. You good?
Zerga?
Yeah?
Oh shit! I gotta go pick up my kid from school.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's
I'm just
okay.
gonna put some music on. I don't know if you want to
Okay.
do something in the meantime, but I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we'll play one game.
Okay, I'm gonna pop the music on and I'll be back in like 15 minutes, hopefully. Okay.
Yeah, copy. No worries. I'll
Okay.
play one game.
Okay, thanks, man. See you in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, no worries.
All right, let's put on some tunes, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta go pick up my kid from school. He's not feeling too well, apparently. Hey, Serga, you still in here? Serga, you in here? Did you say hi?
Hi.
Don't breathe on that. Hey, so, are you sick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to. Sorry, Serga, I really am. He's sick, so I'm gonna make him some soup and we're gonna chill out, right? Ew, don't lick that. You're sick, bro. That's gross. Okay, you say hi, Serga?
Hi, Serga.
I'm really sorry, man. I really am. I truly am, but kids, man, family, right? Yep, family's definitely number one. Okay, man. Love you. I'll try to get on in a bit. We'll see how he feels after some soup. Peace out. Can you say bye?
Hi.
You're not that sick. I thought you were sick. All right. Here. All right. Catch you later, bud. Thanks.